Hey, good evening and welcome. And the industry that we're talking about is a huge one. It's one that combines both learning and technology. And that's what we're going to be talking about. Let's just frame this for us. In the e-learning industry, in 2019, we did a total of 950 million US dollars. That was from January to December. By 2023, we were doing 1 billion a day. That means that 365 billion in 1 year. That's the growth that happened in that space. And by 2024, it was 1.2 billion a day. Now, the projection says that by 2027, it's going to hit 3 billion. And recent stats show that by 2030, we're going to be hitting 1.5 trillion US dollars. What do these stats mean to us? It means that this industry is on an upward trajectory. And the question is, are you going to be a part of it, or are you going to be a part of it? Are you going to be a part of it as a spectator, as a consumer, or are you going to be a part of it as somebody who is earning from these huge figures? These huge figures are there because we're talking about worldwide. But hey, let us compare this trend to what has happened in the past, the dot-com and the Bitcoin. Some of us missed the boat because we didn't understand it. We felt like, oh, maybe it was too risky, or we were just not bothered enough to do our own research, and we let a good opportunity go. I know people on this call who said that Bitcoin was offered to them at £3. If they had only bought just one and kept it till now, you know what their returns could have been. But hey, that ship has sailed. But now we have another opportunity, and it's important for us to take advantage of the opportunity that is being presented before us. How do you get involved? There are two ways of getting involved. You can create high quality digital products or programs. You can create ebooks, apps, courses. You can do it by yourself, or what's the alternative? Because some of us are not creative enough, or maybe we don't have the time, or we don't have the funds to actually create these apps, ebooks, and courses, or what have you. The downside of that creation is that it could take you months. You then also have to market, the time, the expertise, the technical knowledge, all of that. You can get involved in affiliate marketing. You get maybe 10 to 30% commission. That's the downside of doing affiliate marketing. The company gets most of it. Then there's the time freedom option. Why do we call it time freedom? Because you can be promoting high quality, proven to sell, done for you digital programs. So let's unpack this statement. Done for you digital programs. The program has already been created. All you are doing is that you are promoting it. It's high quality, it's proven. It's been tried, it's been tested, it's been proven. People are already selling it, people are already making money from it, and it's done for you. Therefore, you don't have to do it by yourself. And what are the benefits of this? Why do you want to choose a done for you program? These programs are what? They are at the forefront of industry trends. We've already talked about the trends and the innovations. They're therefore giving you an edge over competitors who may be slower to market with new ideas and updates. So you have the advantage of being able to what? Hit the ground running. That's the advantage of using done for you digital programs. You have a high return on investment. If you're going to start any business, you want to start one that has a high return. You want to start one that has a high return. We've talked about affiliate marketing, 10 to 30%. If you've ever been involved in any form of direct selling, the maximum you get is about 30%. But with the done for you programs, because you have a license to sell, because you didn't have to cough up, the money to create this program, you have a high return on investment. and it means that you can attain financial freedom quicker. So what do we mean? And there's also a proven market field. These programs have a proven track record of sales. They've already been tested. They've created it, they've tested it, they've sold it, maybe sold to so many people, made millions from it, and now they are releasing it on a license basis, what we call a master resale right. So there is a track record. You can also benefit from that track record, the validation, the social proofing. You can benefit from all of that. You're also leveraging the expertise of the people who have created it. So you're leveraging their time, their skills, and their expertise. That means that gives you credibility, because you didn't have to create the course in your own, rudimentary way. You're talking about industry standard. And then this is, if you like, you can screenshot this page. You make 100% profit. They give you freedom. You make 100% profit. By selling this program, you don't have to share the commission with anybody. You're getting 100% of the profit. Now, if you have an item that maybe is selling at $100 and you're getting 30%, you're only getting 30 pounds, $30 rather. Sorry, my currency is in pound sterling. You're only getting $30 every time you sell that product. For you to be able to get to financial freedom, it would take you to sell a huge amount of that product. But when you're getting 100%, it's going to take you a shorter time to get to your financial freedom. So you're making 100%. What is possible here? Let's do some calculation. If you want to earn $10,000 in 60 days or 30 days, or however many days you want, all you have to do is to sell this product to 12 customers. Because our core product costs $900. It's called the Legacy Builder. $900. You might call it a high ticket amount, but for those of you who are in the personal development space, coaching, consultant, all of this, knowledge-based industry, you know that $900 is actually not a high ticket amount. I have paid for certain courses, certification products, blah, 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 that run into the thousands, right? So 900 is not really a high ticket, but that's our highest selling product in this program, in this digital marketing opportunity. So if you wanted to earn 10,000 in 30 days or 60 days, all you have to do is say, I want to sell to 12 customers in 12 customers in that period. And your 12 customers times $900 will give you your 10,000, more than 10,000 even. That's the math. It's good to break it down like that so that you will know what is possible and what is not. This is something that is a bit historical, but in about 116 days, this was maybe a few months ago, maybe about 3-4 months ago. In 116 days, the digital growth community generated 13 million US dollars through the Legacy Builder program, through the $900 package. There were other products that were being sold, but that particular $900 package yielded 13,829,000. Facts. I don't know how much it's yielding now, but I tell you, that community has been growing. As at the time we were talking about, I think there was about 20,000 of us in that community. Right now, we're over 48,000. So I can only imagine that it has grown even more than that 13 million that we're talking about. This is the size of the market. This is what is going on a daily basis. But how do you earn 100%? Now, I'm going to come back to this screen. I'm going to stop sharing for a second because I like talking to people's faces. Master resell right. I want to explain to you what master resell right means. It's a right given by the creator of the program that says you have the license to resell it however many times you wish. You've got the license to resell it, and that's why you can earn 100%. So when you purchase the program, it also gives you a right to sell that same program. Now, for some people, it sounds strange and it sounds odd, and they're like, I don't understand it. But let's talk about supermarkets for a second. When we go to, I know there are some people from Nigeria here. Let's use, what's the word? Let's use ShopRite as an example. If you go into ShopRite, you buy products from ShopRite, and they make the profit and they keep the profit. But remember that ShopRite did not manufacture or produce those products. But they have got a license with the producers or the manufacturers to sell those products and to keep the profit. The same goes for Tesco. The same goes for Target. They don't manufacture anything. They are just promoting the product. They even have some particular products that they put their names on. Tesco Value, Aldi Essential, or whatever they call them. But if you look on the back of whatever item, they will say produced for Tesco in, and they will mention the name of the country. Usually it's China or something like that. Right. So that's what happens. And they have the right, and they sell it, and they keep the profit. It is the same thing in the digital space. You have what is known master resell right. You can Google it and you will find a lot of information. You can ask ChatGPT about it and you find information on what the master resell right is. It is a right that has been given to you by the creator of the program. That means that you can resell it. It's a beautiful concept, because it means that you didn't have to create this product. You didn't have to spend time, money, expertise. You think about it, I call it a business in a box. And I love to talk about it. You have the products made for you. You have the capture page made for you. The website made for you. The sales funnel made for you. The email automation made for you. Each of those items, if you wanted to create it by yourself or get somebody to do it for you, how much do you think it's going to cost? Please feel free to write comments in the chat. How much do you think that will cost you? Products. There are 4 products in the under the legacy builder. 4. If you were to create the website, how much would it cost? If you were to create sales funnel, how much will it cost? If you were to do the email automation, some of you who have been in business, maybe you've used things like MailLite, MailChimp for your email processing. How much do you pay monthly for that service? Because it's a subscription service. MailLite, MailChimp. I know all that because I was looking to do something like that for my coaching business. Right. The same goes for sales funnel. Last year, no, it's no longer last year now, 2023. When I wanted to get a sales funnel for my coaching business, I was quoted a figure of $1,000. And I was like, ooh, that's a bit steep. So when you think about it, I think Funke said 5K. I can't see any other comments, of what this will cost. And you're buying the whole of this package at $900. Talk about value for money. Hey, Lady Shayo is in the house. You're buying it. Dr. Aniola said about 4K. Okay, we're not going to split hairs about this. 4K, 5K. Okay. It could even be more. It depends on where you go to get it. It could be 4K, it could be 3, it could be 5, it could be 10K. It depends on who is doing it for you. Now you're getting all of this for $900. Mind you, you have the resale rights. Mind you, you have a weekly mentoring by a multi-millionaire mentor. Weekly. We're not going to talk about the daily videos she sends us to kind of ginger us up. We're not talking about that yet, but weekly mentoring. If you wanted a multi-millionaire to mentor you with sales funnel, automation, and email list, it's about 10K plus. That's what Charity says. Okay? You know, if you wanted a multimillionaire to mentor you, think about people like Tony Robbins, think about Grant Cardone, think about John C. Maxwell, think about all those people. If you want them to mentor you, how much do you think it will cost you? Yeah, one will almost break the bank. You get what I'm driving at? But because you paid a one-time fee of $900, you get mentored by this woman who has made selling this product alone. Don't let us come to all the other streams of income. Selling this product alone, she made 2 million US dollars in 2 years. And she still gets to mentor us every week. I dropped a video today, and in that video, when I dropped it on TikTok, I felt that some people would say, "What's she on about?" And I was like, "Have you ever come across a business opportunity that teaches you to set up your own coaching business?" That's what this woman is doing. I'm like, shortly after I joined, I was on a trip to Birmingham with some members of my family, my sister, her husband, and my nephew. By the way, my nephew is in the business now, but at the time he wasn't. And we were on the way there, and I was like, I don't understand this woman. No, I was just saying to them, I don't understand this woman. We get to keep the course fee. She just keeps $29 website admin. And I said to them, this is me quoting, and I said to them, no Nigerian will do that kind of business model. I'm telling you. I was like, I don't understand. This was even before we started doing the weekly mentoring. In fact, every week is the one she did last, and she was saying recurring monthly income. You must establish. I was like, excuse me, hello, where are we? Have we arrived in heaven? And I didn't realize it. This is what we are getting from the inside. So sometimes when I'm on my life, I say I struggle to explain to people. I say, if only you knew what this meant, this master resell right and the ability to create multiple streams of income, you will not be saying, hey, why should I jump? You will jump in first of all, and then you will ask questions later. But hey, it's difficult to convince people. But let's get back to the presentation. Let me check with Shayo. Are you up for this now? Is she there? If not, I'll carry on. I'll carry on.
Sorry, I need to mute. Okay.
Okay. So, but how do you earn 100%? I went off script just to explain how Master Resell Right works. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this page. I'm not going to read through all of this. If you have not heard of this term before, check with ChatGPT, check with Google. As we say, Google is your friend. You can always check this out. Take a screenshot and do your own research. Okay?
Coach Tola, Shayo is here now and I've unmuted her.
Lady Shayo.
Hello, sis. I was trying to unmute. I couldn't because I was waving. Nobody saw me.
Okay, sorry about that. So
That's okay.
Are you ready to jump in?
Yes, I can. I'm gonna need your slides though.
Okay. 1 second. Let me change the view a little bit. Is it immersive that I'm supposed to use? I don't. No. Oh, what are you doing, Tola? Okay. Okay, let's do multi-speaker first. Okay, so
So can I control or you control it, sis?
I don't think you'll be able to control it. I can control it.
That's fine. Thank you so much.
Yep.
All right. Can I go ahead?
Yes, please.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. My name is Shayo. Sorry, it's been a bit haphazard, but anyway, Coach Tola was here to get you all started. I got started with this business about 6 months ago, and it's been a total game changer for me. And we have now helped more than 50 families get started in the last 6 months, and those 50 have now helped a few more people get started, and now we're looking at over 140 people, or should I say 140 families that we have gotten started in this business, just exposing them and giving them an opportunity to build an online business in the digital marketing space. So right now we're going to continue the presentation, and I'll take you through the remainder of the slides. Yes, so master resale rights, Coach Tola was saying that if you do not understand what it means, go do a little bit of research. But basically, it's actually a concept that has been in existence in business for decades, right? Is the resale rights that allows us all buy an iPhone from an electronic store, right? It's because that electronic store has resale rights to that iPhone, right? It's the reason why you and I can walk into Tesco or Sainsbury's and buy brands that were not manufactured by Tesco or Sainsbury's. Why? Because Tesco and Sainsbury's have resale rights to those products. It's the same thing that has happened in the digital marketing space. So digital creators are creating their products and allowing people to resell those products and keeping 100% profit. All right. So that is how you can make 100% profit here. Now, I know many of us have done different kinds of businesses in the past, but let me know in the comments if you have done any business in the past that you made 100% profit. Let me know. Please put in the comments. Put 1 for yes and 0 for no. Have you done any business in the past where you made 100% profit? I'd love to know. 1 for yes and 0 for no. Hello. Anybody here? Are we home? Are we together? Okay, I'm getting 0. Okay, 0. All right, 0. Right, just 4 people. Oh, everybody else hasn't done business. Okay, all right, got it. Fantastic. Thank you so much. So many of us here, there are 41 of us here. Many of us here that have done businesses in the past, right? We have never done a business that paid us 100% profit. Now, here is the question I have for you. And as we're going through the presentation tonight, I'd like you to continue to think about this in your mind as we're going through. Which would you rather have? A business that pays you 100%, or a business that pays you 20% or 25% or 50% or 60%? Which would you rather have? Let me know in the comments. 100% or other ones? Let me know. 20%, 75%, 80%, 30%. Okay, one person says 100%, 2 people say 100%. All right. Who else would rather do a business? I would 100% go for a business that pays me 100%. 100%. I would 100% go for a business that pays me 100%. Why? I'm doing the same amount of work. It doesn't matter. I'm doing the same amount of work. I'm doing the same amount of, I'm putting the same amount of effort into it. Why would I earn 100%? That is what is available here. All right, let's move on. So yes, I've talked about this. It's not a new concept. We've had it for forever. It actually works in the traditional way that we know business to run. All right. Now, what we have here is actually something we call the ultimate discovery system. What does that mean? If you're going to do business online, right? If you're going to do business online, your products that you want to sell have to be discovered, correct? Am I speaking? If you're going to do business online, people need to find your product somewhere. But how do they find your products? Where are they going to find your products? You need to have a system where you can be discovered. In this business, we teach you how to use social media and how to copy and paste free ads. And you can also build a faceless empire. There are people that say, Shayo, I don't want to show my face online. I don't want people to know what I'm doing. I am shy. I am scared. I'm scared of the village people. I'm scared of people to mess me up. I don't want to show my face online. It's okay. You can build a faceless brand. It's actually possible here. So the discovery system is how people find you, and it's part of what we teach in this program. It's part of what your course covers. Let's go on. And listen, there are 5 billion people on social media alone. 5 billion. The online world is your window to unlimited customers. Have you ever wondered how people on TikTok make so much money? Do you actually think about, because these are the things I think about. I'm scrolling TikTok and I'm seeing 22-year-old driving a Lamborghini. I'm like, excusez-moi, how did you get this? But then they start talking about selling online, selling other people's products. I'm like, wow. But that is what is happening in the digital space. Are you going to continue to watch it happen? Or are you going to see how you can fit into that somehow? Ladies and gentlemen, imagine having a fully automated business where you make money in your sleep. Guys, I have woken up to sales, right? I've woken up to $900 sale. And I'm like, where did this even come from? I don't even know this name. I don't know who this person is. There was a day I was out on my walk. And I go on my walk, I have my headphones in, I'm listening to some motivational stuff. I'm in the zone, and boom, boom, congratulations, you just made $600. I'm like, yeah, in the middle of the road. Only God saved me that day that I was still looking, so the motto did not hit me. I was like, oh my God, $600, just like that. And I was just walking. How would you feel if you could make money in your sleep? Would that make a difference to your life? Listen, automations will give you passive income. Passive income is the money you're making when you're not actively working. You see, we have been sold a lie for decades. In fact, our parents, our grandparents, all of them passed on this generational lie to us, that the only way to make money is to labor. Right? Many of us in our mind, when we want to make more money, we're thinking work more, work harder. Get 2 jobs, get 3 jobs, take more shifts. No, there's something actually called working smarter and making more. There's something actually called working less hours and making more. Automations will give you that. Automations basically means the system has set it all up. You set it up one time and it keeps working for you. It keeps working for you. It was Warren Buffett that said that if you do not figure out a way to make money in your sleep, you're going to be broke for the rest of your life. Hello? Now, the first time I heard that, I was like, hang on a minute. How do people make money in their sleep when we're not flying in the night? How do people make money in their sleep? But I have figured it out now. It's automations. That's what it is. And this is how the wealthy live. This is what they do. They have their system automated so they don't have to be tied to their business 24/7. All right, let's go. Let's move on. Now, we have a page here. What we have here on this screen is showing you the pages that you are going to get when you get started in this business. You're going to get these pages in your business. It comes to you free. The automation is actually set up. You're getting a pre-built system. You don't have to set up anything. You don't have to develop anything. You don't have to code nothing. You're going to be given a pre-built system that's already been done for you. Now, if you look at these 3 pages here, you're going to get these pages as well. But the exciting thing about these 3 pages is they have been done in such a way that when 20 people go on this page, 20 people, and they put their email address there, one of them will buy. You did not hear me. I will repeat it. When you set up your system and you have these 3 pages, 20 people visit your website, they put their email address in, 1 in 20 will buy. It's based on data that has been accumulated over months or even years that they've been doing this business. These 3 pages have shown a 1 in 20 conversion rate. All right, I have a question for you. When I came in, I heard some people putting some numbers, right? But let me tweak this. I love numbers because I once worked with a CEO that said the path is in the math. When you know the numbers, it's going to work. Okay, let's talk about numbers. How much would you like to make every month? Let's go. How much would you like to make every single month in a business that you're doing? Put it in the chat box. Now, I don't want you to overthink this. I don't want you to imagine. I don't want you to start calculating. No. Tell me in the chat box, how much would you like to make every single month? I've seen 10K. All right. Okay. Let's go. Only 2 people want to make money here. Hey, am I in the right place? Okay. I'm seeing. Okay. 10K. Anybody else? 15K, 20K, 50K. Come on. That's, please, put 50K. Which currency? Please put the currency. Which one are we looking at? I'm seeing 20K, 10K. All right. Let us just do some reverse engineering. Let's do some reverse engineering here, right? I heard Coach Tola talk about the $900 program. Somebody said £100,000 in a month. It's possible. There's nothing impossible. So yes, it is. This business can actually give you that. All right, moving on. You know, Coach Tola was talking about the different programs that we have. And she mentioned the $900 program, right? Okay. The 900 for those, let's just use 10,000, right? Let's use 10,000 and let's use dollars just because we're talking about dollars, right? Let's use 10,000 as the example. She was talking about the $900 program and you want to make $10,000 a month. How many customers must you have on the $900 program for you to make 10,000? All right. The what is it called now? Our secret is going to come out, and the people that didn't pass maths in school. How many $900 sales must you have to make 10K? Okay, I'm saying, are you sure? 900 times 11, does it give you 10,000? No, it doesn't. You see, your mathematics is not mathing. The math ain't mathing. Well, 11.1 would. I actually love that number. But yeah, it's 11.1. But we cannot divide somebody into 0.1. So let's just round it up 12, right? Let's go for 12. So 12 people at 900. I've got my calculator. It's not that me too, I did math. I think I made, I scored C6 or something. But anyway, I scaled through. 12 times 900 gives you $10,800, right? So we round it up to 12, right? Because we don't go lower, we go higher. We don't go lower. Goal is 10,000, right? So we are talking about the $900 program, right? So we go for 12. Okay, let's do some other mathematics now. You want to make $10,000 a month. This website, if you get 20 people there, one of them will buy, right? So how many, if you sell one per day, right? If you sell one per day, you're actually going to do more than required, right? Let's say there are 30 days in a month. So 30 times 900 is way higher than what we're saying. But what does it mean in terms of the numbers of people you need to get to your website every single day? Let's divide it, right? 10,800 divided by 30, 360 divided by 20. You need 18 people to go to your website every single day. You need to get 18 people to your website every day. If you can do that, you're going to average 1 in 20 buying. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Now, the 18 people, where are you going to get them from? Where are you going to get them from? Social media. You know how many people are on social media? We just did a slide on it. There are 5 billion people. On TikTok alone, there are 2.8 billion. Some of us have thousands of followers on on TikTok. Thousands of followers. Now, if we put the correct information out there, we will attract the people looking for what we have, right? So I just wanted to drop those numbers for you. So you start thinking, right? Start thinking. I actually don't want you to sleep tonight so that it's just not me that is not sleeping. All of us will not sleep tonight because we're thinking about how we're going to change our lives in 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, is this business working? I heard years ago that success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. Look at results from inside our community. See what people are saying about how much they are making. Can you see? This person, she got her first sale. It took her a month, but she did it. The only reason you're not going to succeed in this business is if you quit. You didn't hear me? I'm going to say it again. The only reason you will not succeed in this business is if you quit. And we need to get over that quitting thing. Many of us have been raised to quit. So you do it for 1 month. Oh, it's not working. Let me go do something else. This is not working for me. You quit. Oh, you try for 2 weeks. Oh, I've been posting videos consistently for 2 weeks. Nobody is even checking out what I'm doing. You quit. Do you realize that every single time you quit, you're going to have to start over? Have you thought about it? What if you just take one thing and focus for 1 year and say, you know what? I'm not going to quit. Let me give this 1 year. Let me see what's going to happen in 1 year. And you focus. Now, when you say you're giving yourself 1 year, that doesn't mean 1 year of just sitting and not doing anything. 1 year of you following the system, following the process and doing the activities. Because the truth is, even if you are on the right path and you are not moving, you can still be run over. We don't want to be run over. We want to keep moving. All right, look at all the stories. From $100 to millionaire. I'm Halle Babadi. She looks like me. She's my sister. Matthew Jameson, another $900 ding. We call it ding, 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 ding. The money comes in, ding. First sale, $100. 1,600 before 10 a.m. I'm still in my PJs. Who would like to be making money when they're still in their PJs? These people don't have two heads. Oh, I actually checked. Honestly, I checked. Because when I came in and I saw these people making this kind of money, I thought maybe they're different. Maybe they have two heads, but they don't. I actually looked. They don't. So if they can do it, why can't I do it? If they can do it, why can't I do it? What is next, ladies and gentlemen? Apply the 5-step blueprint to online success. That is what is next. Get people to discover you. We teach you attraction marketing. It's part of what you learn in your program. We're going to take questions at the end. Your thoughts, what you're thinking about, we're going to take it at the end because I saw something pop up just now, but I don't want to digress. All right? Number 2, build your email list. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever done business before, the email list is your greatest asset. It's your greatest asset because you need a place where you can go back to your customers. You can go back to the people that have shown interest in whatever it is you're doing. And you have that in your email list, right? Many of us were never taught to do that. Think about it for a second. There's a rumor going that TikTok is going bye-bye for the US, right? The US market. TikTok is being banned. That's what they're saying. But hopefully it won't be, but it looks, well, it's one of the things they're saying. Imagine all the people that are selling on TikTok and they don't have an email list. All they do is they come on TikTok, they go live, they do video, they sell TikTok shop, affiliate shop, they sell, but they don't have access to all their customers that have bought from them. What is going to happen to them if TikTok does get banned? They lose that business 100% because they don't have an email list. But guess what? If you have been building an email list, you can still communicate with your customers and prospective customers because you have them in an email list. So we teach you how to do that. Number 3, identify your customer's journey. What are their pain points? Actually, who are your customers? We need to figure that out. Who are your customers? Who do you want to help? And how do you want to help them? We teach you how to identify your customers because believe it or not, we all don't have the same customer. That is why this business, there is no competition. You do your own, I do my own. You attract the people that vibe with your energy. I attract the people that vibe with my energy. My customers are not yours. There's no fight. But we need to teach you how to identify who your customers are and how you then identify their pain points and then solve their problems. Ladies and gentlemen, businesses exist because they solve problems. So this is not just about selling a product. You're solving a problem with this product. But how do you know what problem you're going to solve? We're going to teach you that. We're going to teach you that. All right? Be a part of a community. Oh my God, our community is now 48,000 strong. I think it hit 48,100 yesterday. I haven't checked today. 48,100. When I got started 6 months ago, we were just about 22,000. Now, 48,100 minus 22,000. Where are the mathematicians? It's 26,000 something. No, is it? Yeah, 26,000 something. Listen, if this business didn't work, where would 26,000 people come from in 6 months? Do you understand what I'm saying? 26,000 people in 6 months. It's because it's working. Somebody type in the comments, it is working. Let me see in the comments, it is working. And if it has worked for others, it's going to work for you. It is working. It is working. All right, let's go. When you get started here, you're also going to be a part of that community. In that community, you're going to be trained. You're going to be coached. You can ask questions. We have more than 6 webinars that happen every single week. You will be trained. You will be supported. In fact, you will get every single thing you need to succeed in this business. Your success is going to be dependent on you. 100%. It's going to be dependent on you because you're going to get everything you need. Number 5, go all in. Show up every single day. Post daily. Go live daily in order to discover the needs of your customers. And this will come in form of comments and questions. We're going to teach you all of that, right? But these are the 5 things you need to bear in mind when it comes to getting started here. Let's go. How would you like to be a part of a thriving community and be part of an interactive program to help you go from where you are to having your business ready to launch in 3 days? Would you like to be a part of that? Let's see in the comments. We have a lot of guests here. Would you like to be a part of a community, a business where you're ready to launch in 3 days? Would you like to be a part of that? Let's see the guests. Okay, I'm seeing 2 yeses, only 2 people. Oh. What's going on? What's going on with everybody? Okay. I've got 3 more yeses. I'm waiting for more people because I know we have more than 3 guests here. All right. You'd like to be a part of something because listen, it's a new year, guys. It's 2025. Many of us have started the 100-day fast. It's been decreed and declared by the church. We've started a 100-day fast. But then have you figured out what you want to do with your life in 2025? So you fasted, you're praying, but what are the actions you're taking? Because it's not going to drop in your laps. Nobody's going to put that money in your bank account. If they did, EFCC will come and carry you. There has to be a trail of money getting in your bank account. Right? If you're in the UK or US or wherever, money just landed in your bank account, they're going to carry you for money laundering. It doesn't drop in your bank account. It comes through a vehicle. It comes through a business. This is the best one out there right now. Why? You're making 100% profit. You're selling something you didn't even create, and you have 100% support and mentoring by the person who created the program. How can you go wrong? How can you go wrong? All right, moving on. Let's go. So just showing you the digital growth community, these are the things you have access to in our community, right? These are modules in the classroom. We get, as in, this is like you're going to school, proper module, proper training, right? Somebody said they love my energy. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, this is me all day, every day. Let's go. We are going to change lives. If you want to change your life in 2025, you had better jump on this train because this is our time. This is our moment. Our people, the people that look like us and talk like us, they are not represented here yet. Did you hear me? The people that look like us and talk like us are not here yet. This is our time. This is your chance. This is your moment. This is your opportunity. When people are making $100,000 in 2 months, why can't you make it? When they're making $500,000 in 8 months, why not you? They're not better than you. They're not smarter than you. The only reason is because they found this before you did. And they have been consistent since they found it. And now you're finding it. You're hearing about this. What are you going to do? Are you going to do analysis paralysis? Or are you going to say, you know what? Okay, I've heard this a few times. I'm ready. Let's go. It's up to you, but we are going to be here and we're going to be sharing this. We're going to continue building this business. 5 years from now, we'll be here and you'll be like, hey, I remember when they got me on the webinar in the something 2025. I wish I got started then. I pray that will not be your portion. But guys, we are making this happen. We're taking this to the top. These are the different programs that we have available. Launchpad, Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, Digital Mastery, Legacy Builders. Right? There's $100, $300, $600, $900. Come wherever, enter wherever you want to come in. Somebody said, not sure what we are selling. We're selling a done-for-you digital product, right? We're selling, I don't know, maybe you came in later because I'm sure Kotola would have covered that at the very beginning. It's all about digital marketing. We're selling a digital product that is in e-learning. Sorry?
I said we'll take it in Q&A.
Okay, it's in the e-learning industry, basically. So that's what we're saying. But yeah, we'll take it in Q&A. Let's go. These are the 4 different products available. You can choose any one that you want to. Now, when you choose which of the products, whichever you want, you also get some extra bonuses because you're getting started today. These bonuses, they are worth thousands of dollars individually. But you'll get them as part of your purchase because you got started today. Some of them, in fact, when I got started, I looked at these 200 digital product ideas, and that alone blew my mind. Because I thought somebody has collated 200 ideas of products that I can create. I don't have to go and do that research. That research has already been done for me. I only need to choose one and then run with it. And guess what is happening? I'm launching a business. I'm so excited. I never said I'm not sleeping, but I don't want to be the only one that is not sleeping. All of us will not sleep together. I am launching my community in a few weeks because of what I have learned from this business. Guys, stop joking, stop playing, stop living in 1922. Everything has gone digital, guys. Everything has gone digital. The whole world has gone digital. Don't be left behind. Even if you don't understand it, ask them, chook me in somewhere. Just chook me in. Even if you don't get it, make sure you're in. Because ladies and gentlemen, I did not understand Bitcoin. Let's go there. I did not understand Bitcoin. And I did not ask questions. That is one thing I regret in my life. I didn't understand it. I thought, what is all this they're talking about? How can the currency that you can't see, is that one money? I didn't understand it. And I missed out on the cryptocurrency, crypto world, on Bitcoin. Let me just say Bitcoin. I missed out on Bitcoin. You know, people have told me, I have a friend, I have two people. One of them is here. She's watching, looking at me. She was offered Bitcoin at £3 because she didn't understand it. She said, no, hey, God forbid bad thing. If she had bought, she would have said, Shy, or my sister, come, let us do Bitcoin together. No, she did not. £3. Another friend of mine, she was offered at £5. She did not buy it. You know how much Bitcoin is now? It's over 100,000. Look at that. How many years ago did Bitcoin become a thing? Did it start trending? It was 2015 or 2018? Abi, when was it? Yeah. But see what has happened now. And digital marketing is exploding. The e-learning industry is exploding. They've said that this industry is going to get to $1 trillion industry by 2030. What are we now? 2025. In 5 years' time, it's going to become $1 trillion industry. Are you going to have a piece of that trillion? In 2027, it's going to start doing 3 billion per day. Are you going to have a slice of that? Because the e-learning industry actually became a thing because of COVID. So somebody that said, what are we selling? I'm answering that question now. The e-learning industry became a thing because of COVID, because of lockdown. Everybody came online because there was nothing else to do. And we started searching, we started looking for information, we started asking questions, we came online. How do I do this? How do I make weave? How do I remove my acrylic nails? How do I do this? People just started searching online. And people that already have that knowledge, they already have the expertise, they already have the experience, and they were smart. Somebody put smart in the chat. May we all be smart. Put smart in the chat. You know why I'm saying it? Because not everybody did it. Not everybody did what I'm about to talk about. Right? People that have the knowledge, they have the experience, they have the skills, they saw the need. They saw that people are asking questions. People want to know how to do this, but I already know how to do it. How do I make money from it? People can't open a shop now. They can't come and meet me in my shop. Well, how can I do it online? You know what they did? They packaged the solution. They packaged it in form of ebook. They packaged it in form of webinar. They packaged it in form of 3-day workshop. They didn't do it for free. Free like how? Is skill they've acquired, is experience they've had. They paid for it. So they charged for it. And that is how the e-learning industry started exploding, because people started answering questions people were asking. So in 2019, before COVID, the e-learning industry did 950 million that year. In 1 year, 950 million. 4 years later, 2023, the same industry did 1 billion per day. Per day. Have you thought about that? As in, how does that happen? 365 days, he managed to do 950 million, just managed. And then 4 years later, he did more per day. And then 2024, 1.2 billion per day. Per day. And Forbes has said, hey, this e-learning industry, the way we're looking at it, is going to hit 3 billion by 2027. This industry is going to become $1 trillion industry by 2030. And you're still looking. You're still watching. You're still asking questions. You're still trying to get a second job, third job, fourth job. You're trying to wake up in the morning, add shift on top of shift. Really, one person. Why? Why? Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we have for you. I hope you've seen what this is about. I hope you are excited. I hope you are fired up. I hope for once you're going to decide, I am not missing this trend. It's trendy right now. Be part of what is going on. Thank you so much for being here. We'll take questions now.
Thank you so much, Shayo. Can the moderators read out? Okay, Gifted, say you want to ask a question. Go ahead. Or mute yourself. Gift, unmute yourself. Okay.
Go ahead. You're unmuted now.
Good everyone.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
We can hear you now.
Testing.
The network is
Yes,
poor.
I just said, yeah, the network is very steady, so I don't, yeah.
Maybe if you turn off your video, maybe it might help the
Or
quality of
type
the
it in the
volume.
comment.
Or type, yeah, you can type in comment.
Yetunde and Oluwaseun, if you scroll through, let's have some of the questions.
I saw one that Debola posted a while ago. She said that, but it requires money. Something like that.
Okay, can I take that one?
Yes,
I think
go
so.
ahead.
Somebody was asking about her advertising.
One
How
by
does she,
one. Let's take the
Okay,
one
let's
that
do
says,
the
but
but
it
involves
requires
payment
money.
first.
Okay, 1 second, guys, one at a time. But it requires money. Okay, so my answer to that is that it's a business, and any business requires money. It requires an initial investment. But the good thing about this one is that it's just a one-time payment. So you pay for your course, you pay for the website admin, and there are no recurring costs. You know, there are, even in the world of direct sales, you are required to do like an auto ship, and you have to buy something every month. This is not like that. You don't have to buy every month. In the traditional world, if you were selling this thing, you buy it, you sell. You buy again, you sell. You buy, you sell. That's called inventory. In this digital business, there's no inventory, because one-time payment, you have access to everything for life. One thing we have not mentioned is the fact that this business is willable. So you can hand it over to your children and your beneficiaries. If you had a six-figure job today, well done. You know, it's not an easy feat to get to six figures in a salaried job. But that job you will not be able to hand over to anybody. If you were unable to do that work because of sickness, redundancy, or you're no longer with us, then it means that that contract is what? Over. And your family will still need to live. They will still need to maintain their lifestyle. They will still need to maintain their standard of living. This is a business. So yes, there is an initial cost. But hey, all the things that we have said, you know, in the comments, people were saying that this is worth 5K. Somebody said it's worth 10K. You are buying it at $900. That is the most expensive of the program. I think when Shai was talking, she talked about the different programs: $100, $300, $600, $900. So $900 is the max, plus the website admin fee, $29. And that is one-time payment. And because you have 100% return, the moment you sell one, let's say you bought $100, you paid 900 plus your 29, 929, you sell one, you're getting that 900 back almost immediately. So the question is, how many do you want to sell? We have done the calculation that if you sold 12, you could make 10,800 just by selling 12. I mean, let's ask ourselves the question: do you know 12 people that you could strong arm into buying this from you? You know, let's be factual about it. Do you have 12 people in your one market that would maybe pity you and buy from you? Not pity as such, but that will find this useful. Do you know 12 people like that? And even if you don't know, it doesn't matter, because guess what? 2.9 people on TikTok, 5.52 billion on social media. Let me tell you, the people who have bought the 900 package from me have been complete strangers. Most of them men even. They don't waste time. I like the men. They just go ahead and say, okay, this is the one I want. And they just go ahead and buy. There are people on this call who have bought from me who I did not know from Adam. And you see, don't let us overthink this thing. Because if you start to think, oh, where am I going to sell it to that? We are telling you testimonial. One day I earned $1,000. $1,000. I've worked in financial services for 30-something years. I can name drop. I've worked in Ernst & Young, Citibank, Accenture, NatWest, which one again? Lloyds Banking Group, XYZ. All of those jobs put together, I did not earn $1,000 a day in my life. And I had a good job. And you see, I was carrying my, you know, the days when we used to use shoulder pad, when I was in Citibank, we had a chip on our shoulders, oh, because we're being paid good money. But none of those jobs gave me $1,000 a day. I saw $1,000 a day because of this digital marketing business. What did I sell? One person bought 900. The second person bought 100 in the same day. There are people who can testify to it. It happened on my life on TikTok. Both of them strangers to me. Where else can you buy $1,000? Where else can you get $1,000 a day? I've done contracting. The highest I got in contracting was £350 a day. And man, I was like, oh, bah. $1,000 in one day. Don't let my mother hear. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? So when people ask me, but it costs money. Of course it costs money. Let's just leave it at that. What's the other question, Charity?
Okay, somebody was asking, can advert help?
So within the program, we teach you how to do free ads. Now, the idea behind this, you see, the person who created this course, I love her so much. I told one of my friends, I said she's my woman crush now. She wanted to make it affordable for everybody. So she wanted to keep the cost to a minimum. So that initial cost is the only cost that you are required to pay. So we don't encourage paid ads, because if you are doing paid ads without making a penny, you're already spending money. That can discourage people. I, for one, whenever I've considered a business opportunity, network marketing and all of these things, if there is a monthly fee to pay, I will not do it. My accountant brain will not do it. Because to me, I just feel that if that company believes so much in their product, why are they putting that in? They are creating cash flow for themselves. From the company's point of view, it's very good. But from the rep's point of view, it's not. Because it means whether I sell or I don't sell, I have to pay you. I know somebody who is part of our system, she's not on this call right now, who was paying for a so-called business opportunity. She was paying £200 every month for 2 years. Shayo, you know her. Yetunde knows her. £200 every single month. I would never have done something like that. My accountant brain would not let me, and my Idesha brain would not let me do stuff like that. So anything that requires a monthly payment, motisa, motilo. So this one, you don't need to spend any extra money. Now, if you say you want to go and do paid advert, we can't stop you. We cannot stop you. But the model is saying one-time payment and then earn money continuously. Now, if I can earn money without spending extra money, why do I want to put that burden on myself? So,
That's right.
who is saying that is economic disaster? I hope he's not talking about my Idesha background.
No. It's the $200 monthly.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
For 2 years.
Sorry. Yeah. So that's my answer to that. You can do it. It's your business. If you decide that you want to be buying leads, but don't come back and complain that I bought leads and nothing happened with it though. Because the model says you don't have to pay any additional money. There are 2.9 billion people on TikTok, 5.52 on social media. People are buying from social media. Why are you doing ads? I don't get it. Maybe my brain cannot compute. Okay, next question.
Next question.
Next question says, after buying your pack, what do you sell? How do you get teaching or solutions to sell?
Sorry, Charity. There's one before that.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, Adiola Alabi.
Okay. Can you please give more information on what is needed to get started in monetary terms? Figure, please.
Okay, we've said the figures. There are 4 packages. The lowest is $100 plus your $29 admin fee. So that's Launchpad. The next one is Passive Daily Pay, $300 plus $29 admin fee. The next one is Digital Mastery, $600 plus $29 admin fee. And then the last one is Legacy Builder, $900 plus $29 admin fee. One-off payment. So if you are on Launchpad and you pay $129, you have lifetime access. Now, you can upgrade, but you don't have to upgrade. If all you want is Launchpad. Now, if you take Launchpad, you'll be able to sell Launchpad only because you can't sell above the level you are. So you have one income stream with your Launchpad. If you take passive daily pay, which is 300, you have two income streams. You can sell Launchpad and passive daily pay. If you go for digital mastery, the 600, now you have three income streams. You can sell Launchpad, passive daily pay, digital mastery. If you now go for 900 legacy builder, you have four income streams. You can sell Launchpad 100, passive daily pay 300, digital mastery 600, legacy builder 900. So potentially with your $900 purchase, you have products worth 1,900 that you can sell. That's how come I made 1,000 in one day. Somebody bought 900 and another person bought 100. So everybody will come in at their own level, but that doesn't affect you. You can sell to multiple people at the same time. So that's it in monetary terms. Next question.
Okay, the next question is, after buying your pack, what do you sell? How do you get teachings or solutions to sell? So do you resell packages?
You resell the package. What you are buying is exactly what you are selling. So if you are on Launchpad, you are selling Launchpad. If you are on passive daily, you are selling Launchpad and passive daily pay. If you are on digital mastery, you are selling those three. So that aspect of the question has been answered. The second part is that how do you, so we are talking about an e-learning portal. You know, you can do distance learning. Even universities do distance learning now, right? You can do distance learning. So think of this as an e-learning portal, like a university. You have everything on there. When you buy, you will get an email notification from Digital Growth Community. It says, welcome to Digital Growth Community. And then it will say, click here to choose your password. You choose your password, and then it takes you into the e-learning portal. And you will have access. And let me say at this point, this is one of the reasons, this is the main reason where this product is non-refundable, because it's a digital product. Because once you log in, you have access to everything, lifetime access. You are still learning. I mean, I've been involved about 6 months now. I think I'm 1/3 through my course. 1/3. There's still a lot to learn. And there are updates. In fact, I think I was trying to show somebody maybe like a day or two there. I saw that they've added updates. I was like, they have added more to it. Oh, yeah. So it's there for you. You will continue learning and learning. And it's not going to reduce, because things are going to come up. I suspect that there will be a module on AI soon. AI on its own. It's not yet there, although we do have how to use ChatGPT. But, learning without boundaries. Because everything that is being done, some of the training that is being done now, the replay, they post it back onto that platform. So that those of you who are joining now, some of the training that we've done over the last 6, 9 months, 1 year, it's there. You can listen to the replay and get the information. The one I talked about that happened like 2 days ago, the monthly recurring income, is already on the platform. So if you buy your 900 today, you will have access to that one. So these are things that you will be learning. It's an e-learning platform, like you're having a school, a university online. So you will go in there, you will log in, you will do your, some videos are long, some are short. As you're learning, there is like a tick box. Once you've completed one, you will say tick box. So the next time you log in, you will see which ones you have completed. You will see which ones you have not completed. How do you post the products to your clients? It's online. They will get an email notification of the one they bought. You see, the e-learning platform is hosted on a particular website. For those of you who are into business, you may have heard about Kajabi. The e-learning platform is hosted on Kajabi. So when you purchase it, you will get a login. It's like saying you bought something from Udemy. You people know Udemy, yeah? Where you can do training courses. Or which other one does training online? Oh, I don't know if people know about Allison. I think Allison is not that common.
No,
Udemy is
Alison
common.
is a new one. Yeah, it's a new one.
It's not new, but it's just not common. I've known
Not
Allison
common.
for
Yeah.
like donkey years. But
Okay.
if you buy something from Udemy, all you get is a login, username and password, and you can access that thing over and over and over again because it's online. This is what we're talking about. Allison was common during COVID. Okay, this is what we're talking about. It's online, it's digital, and that's why it's as cheap as it is. Because let's say this thing was put into books. We got an academician in the house, Dr. Sheun
Ariana.
Yaseri. If it was put into books and we were supposed to buy, I think most of us will not be able to afford it.
Okay.
At this point, do we still have any other question?
Yeah, I think the other one is probably, you probably would have answered it. He was asking what is in the package, the content. Can you give example? That has been answered. So let me see if
Let me say
There's
about the
another
content. You see,
question.
the content, if you go into the person who invited you here, you would have logged in through their website. If you go back to their website, right? The whole list of what is there is on the website. I'm sorry, no disrespect to anybody. With all due respect, we don't read. And guess what? Readers are leaders. All of you came through somebody's website. The information is already on the website. It will tell you what's inside of Launchpad. If we were to tell you this now, there was a day I tried to do it on my live and I just thought, you know what, this is a waste of time because it could take me an hour to actually read everything that is in there. We want you to sit down in your own time and read through these things. Everything that is in the Launchpad is listed. Everything that is passive daily is listed. Digital mastery, legacy builder is already there. There is no, it's not like a mystery. It's not hidden. There's no secret. So please go back to the website of the person who invited you and go and read it there. Ask questions. The email that you got when you registered on that website, there was an attachment, a PDF attached to that. If you have not read it, I am begging you, go and read that attachment because it has vital information about this. In fact, if we read that attachment, some of the questions we are asking now, we will not be asking them. So at
Okay.
this point, I want to call on some people to share their own personal testimonials. I'm going to call on Dr. Sheun Iyasere. Please, over to you.
Oh, hello, everyone. It's good to be here. Um, the testimony I want to give, actually, I'm an associate professor. And at this level, for me to get into this program, you will know that, of course, it is worth it. It shows that the course is worth it and I'm actually learning. So I started with the launch pad. That is the $100 because I was not sure of what I would get. So when I got in the $100, I was like, this is far too much more than $100. The first thing that caught my attention, like Coach Shayo said, was the 200 passive income ideas. And that really blew my brain. And I really read through it and I was like, I think I can work with 5. That is enough for me. If I can come up with just 5, that means I'm adding 5 extra streams of income just from these ideas. So I upgraded to the 900 within 3 weeks. I first 100 to 600. I was still not, contented. I moved to 900. That shows that the value I was receiving from the program, I don't know where to get it, to be sincere. We have a step-by-step guide. And the mentoring is that when you have people that share from their own experience, and these are 6 and 7 figure business owners in this same community of 48.1 thousand, sharing their experience with you, I think that's the best place to belong to. Any question, any issues, at least 1 out of 48,000 should be able to answer me. So I'm in the best place. So I don't need to struggle. The pain has been taken. The stress has been taken off me. Number two is the community. The community is made up of a diverse, an inclusive environment. You have people of different background and age group. The highest we have is 88. I keep saying it. If 88-year-old person can successfully go through this program and they're making it and they're happy with it, I see no reason why I shouldn't. I see no reason why, I should settle for less. Now, the mentoring, I thought I knew LinkedIn because I've been on LinkedIn for a long time and I even prove as if I'm a LinkedIn queen. Don't mind me. Until I got into this program. And the person that mentored us on LinkedIn, she's 75 years old. I sat down. You never start. Where do you think you are? Imagine 75-year-old. Please don't waste your life. I don't want you to regret it. If not for anything, don't waste your life. Now, so I've heard people share their stories, the progress so far. So as it is, within 3 weeks, I never knew I would end December, 2024 with at least 4 streams of income. At least I have my YouTube channel. I have my TikTok account. I have my Instagram account. I have all this set up within this program. And when I listened to the testimonies of those that started at the beginning, I was fortunate to meet a guy. He's called Millionaire Insights. Please follow him on TikTok. Millionaire Insights. And when he shared his story, he's joined when the community was less than 800 people. He joined when the community was less than 800 people. And at the moment, he said he's got 50 streams of income. 50. This is the caliber of people that you will meet. They will, they, they will bring out everything that has been hidden in you. And you begin to rediscover yourself. You will become a transformed person. This program is a little about the product. It's 85% about you. They will restructure you from head to toe. It's like you go for a massage, everything they have to clip, they have to remove. They will remove all the things that are hindering you from becoming a successful business person. They will help you remove it. And you'll be as light and, ready to fly
Yes,
and
so
achieve. You soar like the eagle. Thank you.
thank you, Dr. Yasere. Let me just say very briefly about her. She's an academician, She knows how to do research and all of that. She has written books already, but she did not even know how to market her books. And she was like, "Oh, I've written books." By the time we talked about this, she was like, "Wow, okay, this is what I needed." And I tell you, she's on fire. When I see her poster, she LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, the woman is flying. The woman, she has had her own webinars as well. All her academician people, they understand each other's language. She put them together and she was telling them, guys, especially those ones in our country, guys, even if the money is not enough, you already have the content. You can sell it for money. She's gonna go far in this business. Let's just put it that way. So thank you very much for sharing your story. Next, I want to call my sister. I have indoctrinated. How did they put it? I have become triplet. She has a twin already. I don't join myself. I say I am now triplet. I don't go agree. Sister Yetunde, over to you.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Hope you can hear me. I was laughing when the doctor was talking, and I'm going to start this way. The lady that told her about LinkedIn and did the LinkedIn training, I've been in the same network with that woman since 2020. That woman has been sending me emails about this business for 2 years. In fact, she still sent, I'm still in her, I didn't even open the mail until I saw her in the community. I was like, yay, this woman. She told me when they started. Anyway, that's what happens in life. I wasn't interested because I didn't know what it was about. And I think I got too comfortable with having her in our community, another community. Lovely lady, 75-year-old woman. Anyway, so my name is Yetunde. I'm a mother of 3 young adults. And over the years, I've done different types of businesses. I've done network marketing. I've sold a market store with my postgraduates, so many things. But last year, darling sister of mine, Shayo, she didn't tell me about this one. No. I discovered myself. I saw her on TikTok and I was following her. What's she talking about? And she didn't tell me. On a matter of principle, she didn't want to tell me, but then I went after her. She's my friend, my sister. I said, I want to know about what you're doing because I was on another course which was teaching me how to learn skills on social media, netpreneur, affiliate marketing. It was just so complicated, but I got results on that course. So I believe that 2024 was my year of learning about e-learning. Anyway, I bought my products in July and I got a bit distracted because of domestic responsibilities. I didn't start doing my courses. But when I started doing the courses, I was like, there's more to this. I've got content sitting on my computer for over 10 years. I can write, but I didn't know how to put it out there. So I started paying attention to what we're doing. Taught us about how to go and find out how ChatGPT is going to help you to answer your questions, structure your thoughts. I learned how to use Canva amongst other things. But one of the things I love the mindset coaching. I love the fact that every day the mentor drops a short video in the community advising us on how to do our social media content. Another thing is I've been on TikTok since 2019, but I was more on TikTok since COVID. And for 4 years, you know, when Yoruba people say, you are walking bere on the streets of TikTok. I was just going around TikTok, didn't know what they were doing there. I just post today, not post, just didn't make any sense. But I started paying attention to the training that that our mentor has for us I call it a university. And in September, I joined the community and I began to understand what I was doing on TikTok. Those are the kind of things that we have access to. We have a community of over 48,000 people that are there to support you. You drop your question there at 2 a.m. in the morning, somebody on the other side of the world is answering you. You're going to bed at 7 p.m., somebody in Australia is answering. That's just how it is. And we have a smaller community as well. But my takeaway from this is I'm learning a lot. And as a breast cancer survivor, I'm thinking to myself, where was this 20 years ago? I could have done this on my sick bed. All you need is a phone and data. But my success story is that putting together the things that I learned, I wrote 7 books last year, but I didn't feel confident about putting them all out there. They're actually on different apps. I've got them on different book apps, so I wasn't promoting them. But then there was a need in our community to do with people that are dealing with breast cancer. So I sat down. In 6 weeks, I put a book together with the skills that I learned on this course. I have the confidence. And I understood, as somebody was talking now, that I actually have 5 streams of income now. Because the day I published my book, the day I published the hardcover, the second day I did the Kindle edition. And I was just talking to a friend of mine in passing. I published my book. It's on Amazon. And next thing she said, I bought your book. So I learned, money is coming in from there. So you might be wondering, a lot of us have a lot of skills that people need. My sister here mentioned during COVID, before we locked down, she had her nails done. And then we went into lockdown. The salons were not open. She went on one of the social media streams and asked the question, how can you remove acrylic nails? And there was a book there that she downloaded. And people were giving ideas on how to do those things. We learned how to sew during COVID online. We taught some people how to cook jollof rice online. Somebody created a book and put it online as well. So there's so many things that you can do. You're thinking about it. You're not sure how it's going to work. Ask your questions. But I just want to leave you with something. Every time I keep on saying to myself, today is the 8th of January, 2025. What will my story be like? What story will I be telling myself on the 8th of January, 2026? The ball is in your court. Thank you for allowing me to share my testimony.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. That mindset thing, it's a biggie. See, there is time and money freedom. There's no doubt about it. And those two go hand in hand. Because when you have the money freedom, you also have the time to spend it. The reason why a lot of us are doing 9 to 5 or doing 2 jobs or 12-hour shift is because we need money. It's not like anybody really wants to do like a 12-hour shift, but we need the money. So time and money freedom is a constant. But the mindset shift, the fact that it's like you have a brain reset, and I think Dr. Oluwaseun mentioned it as well. You can start to see, for the first time in your life, you start to see abundance coming to you. You see yourself attracting money. You see yourself hobnobbing with 6-figure, 7-figure earners. You are in the same meeting with these people. They are sharing experience, and you too, you're like, yes, I did there. And you too, you're sharing. It gives you a boost. It gives you a confidence. And like Shaya will always say, they don't have 2 heads, so she checked. She sure checked. They do not have 2 heads. There's nothing unusual about them. The only thing that is unusual about them is that they know how to follow a system. They joined before us and they're following the system and they're doing it. They're showing up. Some of us think that, and let me say this, I'm not discouraging no one, but you see, I can only be authentic. Some of us think that by buying a course, that would ensure our success. That's not what we said here. You got to show up and you got to do the work. Yeah, the website is done for you. The sales funnel is done for you. The product is done for you. The email automation is done for you. The capture page is done for you. Yeah. But hey, we all know that a website can be as pretty as pie. If nobody visits the website, nothing will happen. No. So you have to show up daily. And it was, the 5-step thing. That was the last comment there, that you got to show up. You got to put your content out. You got to go on live. We do that. It's only a 2-hour work day. Today, by 12 noon, I had finished my income generating activities, right? So it's only a 2-hour work day, but you still have to do it. Aha. So any other question?
Yes, we have one here. Let me answer this one from AA. Thank you, but a lot of these things can be learned on YouTube. AA, you are absolutely correct. However, and well, don't even let me put however, let me just paint the picture for you. You don't get on YouTube one video that has every single thing. You need to search for the different areas that you want to learn about an online business, because there's so much to online business, right? There are different skills you've got to learn. I call them high income skills. There's so much of it you've got to learn, right? So you've got to search on YouTube and find the best person, because everybody has access to YouTube and everybody is putting training. Everybody calls themselves coach and guru. If you keep going through every video, you don't know who has the best information out there. You don't know. So you go on YouTube, maybe you choose by the one that has the highest views, right? Or the most engagement. But what makes you think that's the one that has the best knowledge? The video that has the highest engagement or highest views may be because he's just great at marketing, right? So you can go on YouTube and search for all these different pieces that make up all the high income skills you need to build an online business. You can, but it's going to take you days and months to figure it all out. So if you have days and months to do all of that, absolutely go do that. Go do that. But when I got started with this 6 months ago, I did not have days and months, guys. I was in debt. I haven't shared my story here. I'm going to share it with you. I've been in network marketing for 14 years. I'm one of the few that network marketing worked for. Network marketing changed my life. I've made multiple 6 figures in network marketing. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I'm not lying. I can show you proof, right? However, life happened to me. I found myself in debt. Why? Poor financial management. I also went through a divorce. And this is me being authentic with you. I'm a single mom raising 3 kids alone in the UK, right? So I went through a phase in my life that I found myself in debt. I came into 2024, last year, I came into 2024 with heart palpitations, anxiety. I got 2 bills that I didn't know how I was going to pay. Thousands of pounds to pay. I'm like, Jesus, where is it coming from? The business that used to pay me £3,000 a week had gone down 2/3. I'd lost 2/3 of the income. How am I going to pay this? And so I did not have time. I did not have time to go and be searching on YouTube for a video on how to structure a business. No, I did not have time. I needed something that was already created, something that was already making money in the marketplace that I could just piggyback off. I needed something that people were already making money from. Just teach me how to sell. Let me sell and make my money. So I didn't have time to create anything. And so I went on TikTok to search for something I could do that would pay me quick money. I also did not have time to make £5 per sale. The people that are doing TikTok affiliate, TikTok shop, it's wonderful. They're making money, it's great. But I did not, I needed more than £5 per sale. I needed thousands in sale because there are bills I had to pay. So when I found this business on TikTok, I was like, okay, just show me what to do. Teach me. I will work hard. I'm not afraid of hard work. I will do it. If I don't have to sleep through the night, it's okay. When I set up my system, I did it until 2 a.m. 10 hours straight, setting it up. So I found this business and I got started. In my first 11 days, I made $800. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, it is working. $800 my first 11 days. And then the money started coming in. It started coming in. Days of $300, days of $800, days of $1,000, days of $1,200, days of $1,500. The last time I added up all I have made is over $25,000. If I had gone on YouTube to be searching for different topics, how to create content, I'll go and look for somebody to teach me, how to create my own digital product. I'll go and watch multiple videos before I can figure out how to do it, right? How to set up my website. I'll go watch multiple videos before I do it. Sales funnel. Guys, I tried to even understand sales funnel years ago. I bought a book, Richard Branson. It looked like Greek. I didn't understand what he was saying. The ClickFunnels guy. I had no clue what he was saying. I just put the book away. I said, this one is not my own thing. I do not like tech. I'm not tech savvy. So when I found that I don't have to be tech savvy and I can still build this thing, I was like, sign me up. Sign me up. I didn't have the time. So I get what you're saying. You don't have to pay for any of this. In fact, people don't actually have to go to university. You know that, right? They don't have to. Because you can find a lot of information about different things they teach you in university. You can find it online. In fact, this digital age, you can find it online. So you don't have to go to a university. But guess what happens to you, though? It's not just the education. It's also the community. It's also what you learn from other people. It's also the mindset shift you get with being around people that are making that kind of money. We mentioned if you are on the $900 program, you actually have access to the multi-millionaire mentor that created this. This woman, I have never seen a selfless person like her in my life. I've never seen. I've been in network marketing and I thought it's network marketing that will really support people. It's a lie. It's a lie. Because in that network marketing, we were supporting them because there's an incentive. Hello, it's my team, so I make money if my team does well.
Yep.
But here, this woman doesn't make jack from us, and she shows up every single day. She's a multi-millionaire already. 2024 alone, she made 4.4 million in 1 year. 2 million from this product in 2 years. But in 2024, she has 15 income. Maybe it's now 17, who knows? 15 income stream was the last time I heard. 4.4 million in 1 year. Meanwhile, 2 years ago, she was at the same place I was in January 2024. Broke, in debt, no hope. 2 years ago, September 2022, that's where she was. And in 2 years, she's turned her life around. Not just her life, her generation. They can never be broke again. So, because of $900, I will now say, no, I want to go and spend hours to learn. No, sir. No, ma. I didn't do that. But if you have the time to do that, yes, you can. But I didn't have the time. And so many other people out there don't have the time either. They just want to get out of debt right now. They want to be able to afford their rent next week, right now. They want to be able to fix the car that is broken right now. They want to be able to pay for their children's school fees right now. So they don't have the time to go spend hours learning anything before they put a program together. So I hope that answers your question.
let me add to that just very briefly. Yeah, we all know that we have access to some things on YouTube. But my question is, how many of us have actually used that information, the free information that we can get? How many of us have used that to actually generate an income for ourselves? Myself inclusive. I have been in the personal development space for maybe at least 10 years. And I know how to go, I'm an accountant and a magician, so I know how to go after free stuff. But how may what I've earned over the last 6 months by doing this program, have I been able to earn a fraction of that by using all the free stuff that I thought I was getting for free? The answer is no. So let us be pound let's not be penny wise pound foolish. Because I don't want to spend $900 or even $100, I say, okay, I'm going to go for the free. But it never materializes to any particular type of income for me. Everybody is going to make the decision for themselves. If you say yes to this opportunity, that's your decision. If you say no, that is also a decision. But all we are saying is be prepared to live with whatever decision that you make. The decision is yours. Nobody is strong-arming anybody into making any decision. 1 year down the line, 2 years down the line, 5, 10 years, I hope that you will be happy with whatever decision that you make today. If your decision is yes, I hope you'll be happy with that decision. If your decision is no, I hope you'll be happy with that decision as well. And when we get together and we're sharing our stories about what we've been able to achieve by that business, I hope you will have your own stories to tell of what you've been able to achieve with whatever else you do. So let us leave it at that. So any other question? We're going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes. Let me just, before we go into any other question, if you're here, somebody invited you, you need to go back to that person for your next steps. So we are all here. We're a team. We're working together. Whoever it is that you registered through them, go back to their website and go take your next steps. Take your own decision. I will encourage you that at least go through the website and read what is there. Educate yourself, enlighten yourself. All of that is free. You don't have to even purchase anything. Do that first. And then if you feel like this is for you, if you feel that some of what has been shared, the stories and everything resonates with you, then go ahead and click the button that says, yes, I would like to start my online business today. And the person who introduced you will be able to lead you, or if you have any questions, just get back to that person.
So,
Okay.
good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, okay. My name is John Godfrey, and I'm a Reverend Minister from Assemblies of God Church. I'm a Nigerian, so I'm living here in Germany. I want to say that I am grateful to find this platform. I bought through Lady Shire. So as I was going through the social media, to be precise, TikTok, and I saw her, I listened. And then after some days, I saw another lady speaking, so many bright women speaking. And I went back to Shai again to listen. And after a time, I received some letters from him emails from her. And then after some time, so I decided to take a decision, and the decision resulted to purchasing of this 300 level product. I've been working on it, though a little bit stocked, and I've been in contact with the tech team, telling them my situation. But I think by this week, everything will be through. So I want to say that this is one of the most reliable something that I have ever found. I've been in Herbalife business. I've tried Amazon book selling, and I've tried so many other things, and especially the Amazon book selling involves monthly subscriptions. If you don't pay these monthly subscriptions, you will not have access to the community. But here is quite different from what I have seen in other platforms. You made only one-time subscription and it runs you through. So, I mean, it's a very good platform and very promising platform. And I think any wise person should think about it and make a decision to join this community. I mean, there is hope here. I found the possibility that somebody can make a living here. So the possibility is here. I have seen it, that somebody can make a living here. And I want to encourage everyone here, especially those of them, today is their first time coming into this webinar. I encourage those who have not taken any decision, make the decision. You will not regret it. I put up something here, said it's very expedient for anybody to associate themselves with those who are successful. And I found this to be a community of people who are very successful, because I'm getting closer to some people who are making millions. I mean, in this 21st century, it's not easy to come by, but here is a community of 48,000 people and sharing ideas together and working together. I think it's a very good platform for anybody who wants to have a legacy behind when he goes away for his family to join. So thank you very much for having me. I believe by next week, my system will be up and running. I think so, because I'm working very hard to launch my website. Thank you very much for having me, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. And thanks, Dr. Yasari, for pointing that out. We're not against
It seems
men.
I'm the only man here.
Oh,
is that
yes,
right?
yes.
Wow.
We have a few other men in the team, but for whatever reason they are not on this webinar today. I think we would encourage them to do that.
Okay.
And it's great to hear from somebody else's perspective as well. So
I have seen another German friend do. We Germans, we
I knew
pack
you were gonna
ourselves
say
now, so
that.
I'm going to reach out to
Yeah,
you.
Dr.
Okay.
Yasere is in Germany as
We
well.
go do our own hangout.
Okay. So I think she can check my email address, then we can open up a line of...
Olumuyiwa, are you a member of the community yet?
You mean me?
No, Olumuyiwa.
Okay.
Somebody is saying he's another man. Are you a member of the community yet? Not yet. We would like to welcome you. We need our men as well.
Okay.
You know, it's interesting. You know, when you talk about business opportunities, fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know, you find that you have more women in there. I don't know the reasons why.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that, so
Yeah.
you know, we would like to see more men, so that you too you can attract the men folk. Because like I tend to say on my lives now, it's not only women that need it. Okay, sometimes, you know, oh, I'm a stay-at-home mom, I need to earn some income. That is understandable. Oh, I'm a single mom. But our men too, some of them are working 2-3 jobs just to make ends
It's very
meet.
difficult.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
I think
we salute you men, just like church, more
yeah,
women. We salute you men, and we know you're doing a good job. But this is a way that, you know, 2 hours around your present commitment, you can do that as well,
you are
and
very
you
much
know,
correct.
leave a legacy.
Very
That's what
much
we are
correct.
encouraging.
Very much correct.
Yeah, let's go to Yetunde. Oh yeah. Yetunde.
Thank you for I just wanted to add something about the men. And please tell the men in your life. Our men are working too hard.
Yeah.
They need to use this opportunity to work smart. We are having our children in our community who are now young adults telling us that their dads were not present. And the poor dads were working hard to provide for the family.
Sure.
They're doing so many jobs. Like during COVID, we lost a lot of our men who were working in healthcare because they were doing 60 hours a week, 75 hours a week. They were sending money back home. They were building houses that, unfortunately, COVID took them out. Somebody else is living in those houses. So please pass a message on to our men. We want them to start working smart,
Yeah,
so they have the time to spend with their children. It's not only the mothers that need to be at home. Both parents need to be in the house with the children, and this will afford them that opportunity to work smart.
for
Thank you.
sure. The men are my target right now. When I finish up, I'm going to go after them, especially most of the men who are ministers in the house of God.
Mm.
Yeah, because just 1 minute, just 1 minute.
Okay.
Whilst he's away, I want to mention quickly, we have a webinar on Friday.
Yep.
So this one is from the full
Yes.
DGC community. So for those who want to attend the webinar on Friday, please go back to the person who invited you. Or if you are in their email sequence, you're actually going to get the email for the webinar on Friday. That is something you don't want to miss, because you now have the opportunity to hear from the multimillionaire herself and some of the 92 people she has so far helped to make over $100,000. So that is going to happen on Friday. So I just wanted to mention that whilst Pastor was away. Back to you, sir.
Yeah. Yes. Because we are passing through things here, especially here in Europe, and we are working more than we ought not to work. And at the end of it all, it doesn't bring much. It doesn't make much difference. I tell you the gospel truth. I've been here for getting to 32 years, and I've been working, doing my studies. I'm a theologian, my background, an ordained minister, and I'm doing some few things in YouTube. But I'm still doing secular work to support my family. I work 8, 9 hours and then do another work of 4 hours. How many hours in a day? About 13 hours. So 13 hours times 5. You see what I'm doing? So times it by 22 working days in a month. How many hours? And how much are you going to earn? So in my studies, I've also discovered that there is nobody who stays 20 to 29 days that can be a millionaire. It's impossible, because the system was not created for you to become independent. The system was created to hold you into perpetual bondage. And I made an argument one time. I said, when the salary is truncated or anything goes wrong, you don't have any security. So when I saw this system, it took me time to make a decision to go through it and then begin to read and see things. And I saw the good testimonies, real testimonies. So I said, there is hope here. There is hope here. And there are a lot of good things to come out from this thing. But one needs to be consistent in this business. And then when you are consistent and you close your ears and be focused, definitely you must find your level. So I think there is hope in this business. So I'm very grateful to be here. I'm going to go after the men, definitely. They are my target audience.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I can see a question from Paul Aderogba, and
Yeah.
he's saying, after paying $300, do I still need to pay up to $900 in the future? So the way it works is that if you come in at a lower level and you want to upgrade, you can upgrade within 30 days, you pay the difference. So in this case now, if you come in at 300 and you want to upgrade to the 900, you will pay the difference, which is 600, plus you still have to pay the website admin $29, because that's the one that people struggle to understand. The website admin is for each package. So as many times as you upgrade, you will still have to pay that website admin. So if you start with 300, if you're upgrading within 30 days, which is possible, then you will pay that website admin plus the difference, which is $600. Now, I think almost all of us in this call, the ones that are members, we started at $100, because at the time it was all new to us. We wanted to get started, blah, blah, blah. Money was plenty. Let's not say the other side of it. So we started at 100. And Shaya said was it within 10 days, she said, or within
11 days. Mine was 11 days.
I think mine was about 12, 13 days, something like that. I upgraded to the 900. So I paid the difference, which is $800 plus the 29. So that is how it works. So you can upgrade. But if it's after the 30 days, then you may have to pay the full amount. So just something that you bear in mind. But the passion with which we started was that we started on 900. In fact, if I was selling at the rate I was selling when I started, I would have been like, because the excitement and everything, and people were just calling me from left, right, and center. And within a short period of time, I had sold to like 10 people, and I was then able to upgrade. So I think that answers the risk. That answers the question. I'm reading something else. Is there any other thing? Yeah, no, I don't think we have.
I just want to ask if your question has not been answered, please raise your hand in case we've missed questions. But if your questions have been answered, that's okay. Just in case we missed something. Since you are here, we'd like your questions to be answered. Thank you.
Okay, so if you do have a question, let's do it now. But we're going to close in 5 minutes flat. If you have a question, please go ahead.
Okay, somebody's asking about the recording for today. How do we get access to the recording?
The logistics of that. What we will try and do, we'll send it out to members, and then members will now send it out through their own email list. So if you are not already on the email list, you have to be on the email list. That's the only way you're going to get all of this information. Okay, any other? Any other questions? Any comments from the house? Let me
Doesn't
take
look
the
like it.
spotlight off.
I think we're good. Oh, hold
I
on.
think we are good.
Somebody is asking, is it necessary to pay through my domiciliary account? Oh, so that means you're in Nigeria.
If
Okay.
you're in Nigeria, yes.
All right. Then Ojomo Kolawole, how do you be on the email list when not a member yet? Well, Ojomo, the person that invited you has
Who
an
invited
email
you,
list.
Ojomo?
Yeah. Ojomo Kolawole Samuel, who invited you, sir? Because you should have been in their email list in order for you to have gotten the link to this webinar, actually.
I want to assume that he's my guest.
Mr. Ojomo,
So,
can you unmute yourself?
Okay, yes, he's yours.
those are my lastminute.com people. He has the email address and he has the website link has been sent to him. They asked like 5 minutes before the thing started.
Okay.
So he has the website.
Okay.
Yeah, so his question was, how does he build an email list when he's not started? Or
No,
how
how
is he
is
in an email
how
list?
will it be on the email list? He should be on your email
Yeah,
list,
so
shouldn't he?
it's not, the email list is not for people that have started. The email list is for those people that are interested in what we do. So you must already be in Sister Yetunde's email list, or she sent you her website so you can be in her email list. She's already sent that to you. Right? So when you start as well, you will also start building your own email list of people that show interest in becoming a part of what you do.
So let's just say at this junction that if you have any other questions, please go back to the person who invited you. So if you already put your email on their thing, you will have their email address. You can send an email to them and ask as many questions as you want, and they will answer your questions. If for whatever reason they don't know the answer to it, they have 48,000 people that they can ask. So there's no problem about getting answers for you. And like we said, if you also want to be a part of the global webinar, you can be on that, such that what's the word? You can hear from six-figure earners and people who have been doing it longer than us. Mrs. Chola, I will chat you up on my registration tomorrow. Fine. You all have done so well putting this meeting together. I've really been enlightened. Yes, again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So on that note, any last words, you can please type in the comments. We are going to close this down in 1 minute. Let me just say thank you so much for honoring our invitation and coming to listen to us share our experiences and what we are learning. Our goal is that we want our own community to be represented as well. You know, when we go into the main group and we were like, okay, we're like fish out of water, nobody looks like us. It's not a, you know, it's not a good feeling. And we just feel like this is a huge opportunity. Think about those people that are not even in the Western world. Imagine it for a second. People are paying expenses in Rand if they're in South Africa, CFA if they're in Ghana, Naira if they're in Nigeria, and they are earning money in US dollars. Hey, that is financial freedom, you know, multiplied. You're earning in US dollars and you're buying your food in Naira. My goodness, I know that every time I go to Nigeria, even if I take 200 pounds with me, I will get to Nigeria and I will be doing like Oba. I remember when my father died, I was new in UK. See, this is true story. There was an accident that wasn't my fault. They paid me for the accident. I just took part of that money like this. I was supposed to use the money to look after myself. I had a fractured wrist. I took part of the money. I go and bury my father. When I got, everybody was greeting me. I said, just thank almighty pounds. Small chinchini money like this that I carry enter Nigeria. I change the thing. The thing can become plenty. And everybody was like, what you have done for your father, your children too will honor you. In my mind, I was saying, Father, I thank you. I was new in this country. What job was I doing? If not, so indirectly, I was thanking God for the accident and because that's where the money came from. So just think about it for a second. Somebody's earning in US dollars and is spending in Rand. The people from South Africa, they've almost taken over the platform. I am telling you now, because they went wild with it.
That's right.
So even if you don't want it for yourself, think about your people who need this thing.
There are now 20 South African millionaires in
Rand. They're
Rand.
millionaires in Rand.
20.
Their lives have been forever changed. This is what we are talking about. This is what we are seeing on the inside, and we are like, let us carry our people come. So, see, jokes aside, this is serious business. People are making it. Hi, nobody has talked about Daryl Hannah. Daryl Hannah, go and search for him on TikTok. He's chocolatey brown like us. He started 15th of January 2024. He's going to clock 1 year next week. By 31st of December, he made over 300,000 US dollars. Facts. We were counting down with him. At one point, he was on 298. We were like 298,000. Is he going to complete 300 before? Maybe around my birthday, like 27th of December, he was on 299. Is he going to make 300? Is he going to make? He made over 300,000 in less than a year. He was a welder by profession. Are you listening to me, guys? This is what we are seeing on the inside that is, it's putting a fire in our belly that, hey, do they have two heads? Shayo has checked. I tell you again, they don't. They do not have two heads. So we can sit down here. If we wanted to moan about politics, or we wanted to talk about T-Pain, or we wanted to talk about any other thing, we could be here for donkey hours and be gisting and be talking. My WhatsApp is always full of silly messages from all these groups that I belong to. Let us do something that can profit us. So and our generations yet unborn. This is the opportunity that we are presenting. We are in already. We are in. And guess what? I'm all in. Was it Peter that when Jesus wanted to wash his feet? Okay, there's a pastor in the house before I miss that. When Jesus wanted to wash his feet, and initially he was like, Oga, how will you be washing my feet now? You are my Lord and Master, Rabbi. What are you doing now? And Jesus said, if I don't wash your feet, you have no part of. I say you will wash everywhere. You wash my hand, my head. I'm all in. My head, my leg, my everything is inside. It's now over to you guys. What are your next steps? Success belongs to action takers. You might leave this place and say, oh, good presentation. Those women spoke well. Pastor Godfrey spoke well. Oh, that's fantastic. And you'll be nodding your head like a gamma lizard. And you take no action. It's like fairy tales, so tales by moonlight. Yeah? But success belongs to action taker. If you don't take any action, you will forget these things that we have talked about. Trust me, you will forget. You will forget. The next time you hear something, you'll be, some people did one webinar. What did they even say? It don't go be that. OT-law, like they say in Nigeria nowadays. So take action. Go back to the person who sent this to you. How can I start? If money is an object, start from the lowest possible. We started from the lowest, so we are not being hypocritical here. We started from the lowest too. Let me even break it down to you. I started with no money. Hey, did you hear that? My Jesha brain entered. I started with no money. Not because I was being smart, though. I did not have the money. Like Shayo, I was in debt. I hadn't worked from January to that June. I was doing coaching business. You know the way it is. Feast and famine. Have you heard feast and famine? Go and Google feast and famine in business. So when this thing was presented to me and I said, okay, let me give it a try. The cash was not there. So what did I do? I put it on my credit card. Now, I'm not advocating anybody should go and take credit card and be spending credit card, but it was a brand new credit card. The only reason I took that credit card, I wanted to use it to build my credits. I wanted to use it for things like fuel and food, and I will pay back immediately. That's the only reason I took it. For years, I've not had a credit card. So it came in handy. So I said, okay, you know what? Worst case scenario, if this thing doesn't work, I know that I have this thing to clear off this credit card. I can clear quite easily. So $100 plus the 29 whatever in my own currency, that was less than £100. And then the domain name that I purchased, everything I spent on that card was £153. This is now converting everything to pounds. When my website, I started on the 26th of June. My website went live on the 28th of June. My first sales came in on the 29th of June. 2 sales, $100 each. Right? As soon as that money dropped from Stripe into my account, what did I do? I paid off the credit card. So I was back to zero. I was like, I don't want to owe anything on the credit card because they now start applying 29.9% after a while. So I cleared the credit card. That's why, when I was talking, I said I quickly made like 10, 11 sales very quickly. So the first 2, I used it to pay off my credit card. And then I needed 800 to upgrade. So I had to do another 8. And that is what I used to upgrade to the $900. So as I'm sitting here with you, no out of pocket money. I use credit card and I paid it back for my sales. So let me tell you something. Why did I tell you that story at this dying minute? Where there's a will, there's a way. I really wanted to do it, but I didn't have the cash and I made a way for it. So the ball is in your court now. You go ahead and do your next steps. Contact the person that invited you. Once again, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for honoring our invitation. May the Almighty God honor you too. But guess what? Let's do this together. Let's build an empire. Let's build legacy. Let's change the narrative. Thank you. God bless you all.